What's going on, you guys? My name is Ryan, for those of you who may not know me, and of course you are here to see the brand new, highly anticipated game which is known as Watch Dogs. Now I'll be playing this on the PlayStation 4, and some people kind of had this game early, but today was the official launch day for everyone. So I'll be giving you my first impressions and kind of an introduction to what you'll see on my channel moving forward. So as you can see, we're in a pretty beat up vehicle. I'm kind of spinning the camera around, showing you guys that number one, the driving is going to take a little time to get used to. I mean, if you're coming from Grand Theft Auto and you've mastered the driving, you're going to have a little bit of an issue on here. So I am on the PS4, of course, so I will be using my R2 button, or the right trigger on Xbox, to start the ignition. And then again, you want to hold down the R2 button or the right trigger to accelerate your vehicle. Now right away, you're going to notice, if you're coming from GTA or any other basically game where you have to control a car, the controls are very stiff. It is extremely stiff. Maybe it's just a car I'm using, but it's very hard to move. And it's kind of annoying at first, but once you get the hang of it, it almost seems more realistic than GTA. You always want to make sure that you're not going super quick unless you have to, and always utilize your brake when you can. Brake, of course, will be L2, and then your handbrake is circle, or B on the Xbox One, Xbox 360. So the handbrake will actually make you turn easier. As you see, I turn pretty quick there. Now we're going to go ahead and try to turn without using the handbrake, and it's a lot less effective, and you're going to run into things. So that's step number one I want to tell you guys about driving. And step number two, if you're going to try to evade the cops, which you're going to have to do a lot in this game, and you're trying to evade them in your car, of course the skills tree will give you things to help evade the cops, like such as the bridge thing, where you can call up a bridge while you're going across it and they can't follow you, or you can bring up little obstacles for them with your hacking tool. But most of all, you kind of just want to go ahead and go in free roam and get your driving down as best as you can. And you always want to be sure to utilize your handbrake. The handbrake, I can't stress enough, is probably the best option you have of turning really quickly. As you can see, we'll do it again here, and we turn that turn pretty quick, and the cops don't seem to be, they can't really do that from what I've seen so far. I've only played like a mission or two into the game, and I'm trying to get my driving down, and it just doesn't seem as if the cops are able to keep up with you if you are decent at the game at driving. So definitely, that's my first impressions of the driving. It's very stiff, but once you get used to it, I think you're going to like it a lot. Like I said, always utilize your L2 to stop if you have to, and then circle to always turn on a dime. But anyways, guys, that's just my first impression on the driving aspect of the game. Now let's go ahead and take a look at something else. We're going to go ahead and open up our smartphone, which is up on the D-pad. Now, if you are coming from London's videos, which of course is my good friend London RTR, and if you want to check out the video link that we did together not too long ago, you can check that out in the description below. He went through his first impressions of the game and also gave you guys some really good tips right off the bat about the skills tree, which we'll cover briefly in my video. But first and foremost, we want to go ahead and show you some of the things that you can do here. I mean, you open up your smartphone, of course, and you see all these crazy things here. There's a bunch of stuff here, such as progression, skills tree, statistics. Looks like it says DedSec Field Guide. Don't exactly know what that means right now. Online contract apps, online session, leaderboards, car on demand, fixer contracts. We're just going to go ahead and scroll through all this right now, and you just see a bunch of stuff, and it's kind of going to confuse you right off the bat, and it's still confusing to me, but I've been looking through some of this stuff, and we're just going to go ahead and start off, of course, with progression. Now, this is pretty much any game that you do. You're going to unlock things as you progress through the missions and the story and everything, and right now we're looking at side missions. Now, everyone knows in most games where you have to play single player, there is some side missions that you can do, which will unlock some other things for you in the game. Now right here we're looking at critical focus, and this replenishes your focus when health is critically low. Now you're going to eventually unlock that once you complete one criminal convoy to unlock the critical focus skill. Now that's going to save your ass a lot. If you're about to die and you unlock that critical focus and you have it and you go into your focus as soon as your health is getting really, really low, and you get off those nice, key shots, kill 3 people or something like that, or 2 people, 4 people, whatever it may be, you're going to end up getting your ass out of trouble and not dying, which is going to be key. And then right here, as you can see, we have the quick switch, and that's pretty much kind of like Scout. I want to say like Scout Pro on Black Ops. If you guys play that, I've been playing Black Ops a lot lately just because it's one of my favorite games, and it definitely makes you switch your weapon quicker and get off some key shots with a different gun. And then of course here we have some gun unlocks. The classic AK-47. Everybody knows the AK-47, so hopefully it's going to be a good gun in the game, because it's definitely one of the most classic weapons in the entire world. So And then of course we have investigations, collectibles, online contracts. Online contracts, not too sure how to use those yet, but I'm sure it's something to do with online, of course. And then mini games, as you can see, shell game, and I saw poker in there, and that's going to give you some XP and stuff like that. So there's definitely a lot of stuff to cover in this game, and I'm definitely going to be on top of it and let you guys know exactly what's going to be going on with that, and how to do it the best way, and how to progress easily and stuff like that. And that brings us to the skills tree, of course, which we did cover in London RTR's video. Again, if you want to check that out, it's going to be in the description below. He pretty much went through everything to do within here, not in complete detail, but he gave you basically the gist of what exactly you're going to be doing here, and what is essential to upgrade and things like that. So definitely be sure to check that video out. But one of the main things I want to focus on here are these 3 skills right here, which is going to make a lot of money for you. Once I'm able to unlock all 3 of these, I'll probably show you a really good money making guide. But take a look at profile optimization. It automatically highlights civilians with high value rewards, which is like system keys, lucrative bank accounts, and high quality vehicle unlocks. So just by searching them and hacking into them, you can get most of their good shit. And then the ATM hack boost plus will give you increased amount of money when you actually hack the ATM. So that's going to give you just a ton of money. I can already see like farming guides and stuff like that. Definitely really good cars, and just great stuff. So be sure to definitely check out my channel for updates on the best ways to gain money, the best ways to progress easier, maybe the best skills tree perks, or whatever you want to call them. I'll show you the best ones to use and how to use them the best way. And then of course we're going to go ahead and go through most of these other apps as we move forward in videos, and I'll show you exactly what these do. One of the cool things is Cash Run. I would do Cash Run right now, but I'm not too sure how to actually utilize it and get it to go. I think you actually have to go to the spot in which you get that going. So it's actually a really cool mini game. I saw someone play it on YouTube already. You should definitely check that out if you have time. Search that up. And it's kind of like an 8-bit sort of thing going on there. You have to go run around and collect the cash. But definitely, like I said, this is my introduction for my channel for Watch Dogs, and I'm going to have the best high-quality videos that I can give you. Tutorials, glitches, best ways to progress, different guns that are probably the best to use, how to unlock different cars, and just overall, just whatever I can figure out to help you guys progress through Watch Dogs and have the best time you can. So if you're liking what you're hearing and you like what you see, be sure to subscribe, give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in new videos coming up. Peace.